I am addressing the statute of limitations, which is a rule that sets a time limit on filing personal injury claims. After a certain amount of time goes by, you can no longer file a lawsuit to collect money from an accident. Today, I am speaking only about California law. Every state is different. The federal government rules are different. Also, these rules can potentially vary in every case, so don't take this as legal advice. Get a lawyer if you need legal advice. All right, enough of the caveats, warnings, and disclaimers. Here are the rules. The statute of limitations sets the deadline for filing a legal claim after an injury. Miss it, and you could lose the chance to pursue your case entirely. In California, the standard deadline is 2 years from the date of injury or incident, but there are exceptions, so it's important to get legal advice to understand your specific situation. Before we get to the good exceptions, here's a bad one. Government claims have tight limits. If you're filing against a government entity, you must do so within 6 months of the incident. But if you miss that limit, there may be ways out. Don't abandon a good case just because you, as a non-lawyer, think time has run. Get the bad news from a lawyer and hope that there is an exception. Now let's look at some key exceptions that help injured people. First, there is delayed discovery rule. Some injuries don't show symptoms right away. The clock begins when you realize or should have realized the harm. For example, exposure-related illnesses like asbestos may not be diagnosed until years later. Now, special types of injuries have their own rules. For example, with medical malpractice, you generally have 1 year from discovery of the injury or 3 years if the injury was concealed. And you know what I'm about to say, there are exceptions to this rule as well. Now let's get back to the general rules. Certain situations can pause the deadline, allowing more time to file. The most common exception is for children, for minors. The clock doesn't start until the person turns 18. The same can be true for certain types of mental disability. If someone cannot make legal decisions, the statute is told until they recover. Equitable tolling is a situation where the other side may have done something to trick you into missing the statute. In this type of case, courts allow extra time if enforcing the deadline would be unfair. Some specific circumstances may extend your deadline, such as fraud or concealment. If a healthcare provider commits fraud or conceals evidence, the limitation period can be extended. Another tricky situation involves partial payments. If an insurer makes partial payments, they are required to notify you of the deadline. Failing to do so can toll the clock. Navigating these rules can be complex. To protect your rights, consult a personal injury attorney early. They can help ensure you file your claim within the correct time frame and avoid costly mistakes. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay protected.
Daniel Horowitz is an expert in personal injury law. He has recovered millions of dollars for his clients, and he can help you. Call Daniel at 925-283-1863. Again, that number is 925-283-1863. Thank you for watching our video.